Cosmic Girl 101 signing on for the Leo Rising Astrology for the month of June 2024. We're going to be discussing the planetary transits for this month. There's a lot going on, so sit back and relax. Enjoy the information, let it wash over you, and really tap into, what feels organic or what doesn't, Leo Rising. Your heart leads the way. Always remember intuition. What feels good, feels good. What feels off, feels off. Opening up the month of June, the Sun is continuing its transit in the sign of Gemini, which is your 11th house. This transit lasts until June 20. So the first few weeks of June, that Sun continues lighting up the 11th house of friends, having fun, connecting with different groups and societies, different organizations. Dreams and aspirations and goals for the future are highlighted also. So you might be making plans for the future. It's also a house that's connected to beneficiaries that are going to improve your public image, improve your career house, which is the 10th house. So the Sun here is making very much an impact on what is your sense of joy and connection with others, and how do they actually improve your status and how you're seen and known in the world. On the 20th of June, the Sun is leaving the house of Gemini, your 11th house, and ingressing into Cancer, your 12th house, for 4 weeks. So June 20 to July 22nd, you have 4 weeks of the Sun transiting that very secretive, quiet house, being the 12th house. Why is this quiet? Well, it's not a very public house. It's what's going on beneath the surface. It's very private. So when the Sun's illuminated here, things may be very obvious what you've been dealing with in the past. You're going back, you're having a look at how things have played out in your reality, tapping into the spiritual aspects of your experience and trying to transform something that has been weighty or things that have been holding you back. The Sun lighting the 12th house up is going to make things very obvious to you on what no longer serves you and what you need to cull from your life. The lunations for the month of June. Well, on the 6th of June, you have a new moon occurring in the sign of Gemini, your 11th house, conjuncting Venus. This looks like a new beginning percolating beneath the surface between you and other people that are connected to friendships, also to do with beneficiaries that really do assist your career house and your public image. Also, authority figures could be on board with you if you've needed someone in power to assist you. This is where the assistance comes in, the benefits are obvious, and you can start something new that's long term. The 21st of June, we have a full moon occurring in the sign of Capricorn. For you as a Leo rising, this is your 6th house, and the Sun in Cancer opposing that 6th house, which is at your 12th house. So something from behind the scenes, something that you're trying to process, that 12th house, is actually opposed to the 6th house of wanting to get things done and change things up on a day-to-day basis, even connected to your career, your co-workers, services you provide to other people. Almost feels like this lunation is presenting that push-pull energy of you trying to distinguish yourself or remove yourself from something from the past so you can confidently move forward in a different direction. You're trying to escalate your career. You're trying to change something up on your day-to-day basis and even your physical health. So this is when you're trying to overcome something from the past or something that's going on behind the scenes to really remove the barriers so you can change something up that you do habitually. Planet Mercury, well, this planet's an active planet. It's very cerebral. It's connected to travel. It's connected to our mental landscapes. On the 3rd of June, Mercury is going to be conjuncting Jupiter in Gemini, your 11th house, and Mercury is transiting here until June 17. So it's a very quick transit. Mercury, Jupiter conjuncting in your 11th house. This transit is interesting in as much as a lot of opportunity and a lot of beneficiaries coming your way that is going to have you very excited about plans, communication, documents, contracts, and details that are of benefit to you. My only caution here, Leo rising, is that you look before you leap. Jupiter can inflate the expansion and the dreams and the goals and aspirations, but we want to have the details and the reality in check when we have Mercury conjuncting Jupiter on the 3rd of June. The 12th of June, we've got Mercury squaring Saturn in the sign of Pisces, transiting your 8th house. This 8th house has to do with your assets and values, inheritances. It's a money house. It's how partners actually empower you through their assets, people that bring you a sense of stability through what they provide to you that's valuable. So when you have Mercury squaring Saturn, there's some tension with details or the information is off. It almost feels like there's a problem here on the 12th that needs to be nutted out. But Saturn is trying to create some discipline and some understanding about taking things slow when it's connecting with possibly groups, societies, or beneficiaries, even friends that assist you in regards to your sense of wealth and your assets. June 17, Mercury is leaving the sign of Gemini and ingressing into Cancer, your 12th house, until the 2nd of July 2024. Now, Mercury in the 12th house can have you very much highlighting the different options. It's a very cerebral planet, so there's a lot of talk, communication going on about things from the past or sifting through information about things that are beneath the surface or psychologically affecting you. So there's a potential here for Mercury to increase the mental drain or feeling that you pushed and pulled in two different directions about moving on from things from the past or just getting in line with the spiritual perspective and aspects of your experience. The same day when Mercury ingresses into your 12th house, Leo rising, it's going to conjunct Venus, which has just moved into Cancer as well, that 12th house. So a Mercury-Venus conjunction is asking you, is the juice worth the squeeze in regards to my beliefs? Are they of benefit to me? Are they aligned to my values? These things from the past or these things from that are going on behind the scenes, what you're trying to identify as what's working and what's not. This Mercury-Venus conjunction on the same day, June 17, is going to help you identify what is worth it. The 21st of June, the day of the full moon, we've got Mercury sextiling Mars in Taurus, your 10th house. So this is great for getting the job done behind the scenes or bringing something out that you've been working on for some time, trying to create something that impacts your career house. So it's like bringing something from the past or something you've been working on for some time out into the public. And it's beneficial. You've got Venus and Mars working in harmony. So this is a great day if you need to let your freak flag fly and just go, stuff it, I'm putting it out there, this is what I've been doing or what's going on. You're letting the world know what you have been dealing with. On the 26th of June, Mercury's trining Saturn in Pisces, that 8th house. A Mercury-Saturn trine is the moment of sealing a contract or deal connected to valuables and assets. It's where information comes in that benefits you in regards to your valuables and investments. Planet Mars. Well, Mars has been transiting for you, Leo rising, in Aries, your 9th house of travel, higher education, philosophies, in your spiritual beliefs, going on pilgrimages, legalities, looking at the bigger scope of your life, media and publishing. Well, Mars has been doing his magic in your 9th house and on the 9th of June leaves Aries and ingresses into the sign of Taurus, which is your 10th house, until July 20 of 2024. So Mars in your 10th can have you really amping up the ambitious side connected to your career and public image. Even authority figures, there could be some trouble with red tape or getting on the same page with people that impact you. It's also going to have you very much in conflict with people in your workplace or your career. The 22nd of June, we've got Mars trining the moon in Capricorn, so your 6th house to your 10th house. There's a trine aspect going on here that's harmonious. This is when you feel like you're ready to say what it is that you need and want from your career, services you provide to other people, and what is in line with you and what isn't. Planet Venus, well, she's continuing her transit in Gemini, your 11th house of joy and pleasure. So I imagine for you as a Leo rising, you've been having a lot of fun connecting with friends, different groups and societies, looking at your benefactors that help you and assist you in your career and public image. You could just be more visual at this time when Venus in Gemini is traveling through that 11th house, and you really are enjoying different aspects of your life. The 4th of June, Venus conjuncts the Sun. So this is where we have the moment for you as a Leo rising where something quite joyous and uplifting can occur on this day, connected with friendships and also your money. The 8th of June, we see Venus squaring that Saturn in Pisces, your 8th house. So when you have Venus squaring Saturn, it's like the brakes are being put on what it is you regard as valuable to you, connected to your friends and your assets. So if there's a tension here, just know that it's a passing aspect, but something needs to be addressed. Are you in line with values? Are you in line with the connections with you and other people that impact your sense of stability regarding your finances? 17th of June, Venus ingresses into Cancer, your 12th house, until July the 11th. Venus traveling through your 12th house is very much a transit that has you indulging in being more behind the scenes, enjoying working behind the scenes, taking time out, just really getting in line with your spiritual side of life. You could be connecting with a lot of romantic partners from the past, or having some secret interludes is a possibility. So it's almost like having fun online with someone behind the scenes. That's a possibility with Venus transiting the 12th house. But this house of the 12th for you as a Leo rising with Venus transiting here is an opportunity to really get in line with what's in line with your values, connected with the past, what needs to go. It'll become very obvious when Venus is transiting here from June 17 to July the 11th. The 29th of June, we see Venus sextiling Mars in Taurus. So harmony here from the 12th house to the 10th house. This is where, again, you can be revealing a relationship, or a relationship becomes more public. It's also where you can be revealing what you've been dealing with behind the scenes and bringing it out into the open. That's in flow with you, and how you're seen and known by other people is going to be very public but beneficial to you. Now the planets. Now Pluto is currently retrograding in Aquarius, your 7th house. And the 7th house for you as a Leo rising is an angular house. It's opposing you. So Pluto going back in a retrograde motion in your 7th house is a slowdown. You're trying to establish wealth and really trying to purge relationships, agreements, and contracts that aren't in line with you. You could also have an opportunity to retweak the negotiations between you and other people and significant connections that you have in your life. Neptune's direct in Pisces, your 8th house. Neptune here in Pisces is also going to be working his magic. When I say his, Neptune is all about deciphering the realities of your assets, investments, and valuables. And Neptune's direct here, but actually going into a retrograde on the 2nd of July 2024. So Neptune's very slow. So if things are slow in regards to your financial house, I wouldn't be surprised, because Neptune is about to change direction. Uranus is direct in Taurus, your 10th house. So Uranus is still shaking things up in that 10th house. So career, public image, authority figures, people that benefit you. Uranus is changing things up in your 10th house of career. So this continues for you as a Leo rising. Jupiter's continuing its transit in Gemini, your 11th house, in detriment in ancient astrology, Hellenistic astrology. Jupiter in detriment quite simply means we're trying to match up the information and direction, and we are trying very hard to decipher what is, it's like, where's the juice worth the squeeze here, connected to my dreams, aspirations, goals in the future, my friendships, my beneficiaries, groups and societies that I've connected with. But Jupiter in ancient astrology is also in its joy in the 11th house. So I would imagine you're about to really have an influx of stimulation connected to other people. Saturn, in the sign of Pisces, your 8th house, is going retrograde, Leo rising, on June 29 until November 15th. So Saturn turning in a retrograde motion in that 8th house of investments, assets, ancestry connected to finances, inheritances, partnerships, finances. Saturn slowing down here could see an escalation of investments and assets becoming more available to you, or finances loosening up. So enjoy the retrograde. Cosmic Girl 101 signing off. I trust you have a fabulous June of 2024, Leo rising. If you're into tarot, I've uploaded the tarot for the sun signs for the month of June 2024. You may want to check that out. Until next time, thank you for listening, and I will connect with you soon.